you see someone like Ice-T. Like Ice-T had a rap career. Has a rap career, I guess.
I see a legend.
I
He
know
ain't
he's
gonna never
a
not have.
right,
I mean, I wouldn't listen. I ain't gonna lie. Ice-T, I would not listen to no new music from you if you drop right now. But
he's still a legend.
absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm more so looking at, Law and Order. That's what Ice-T is known for. Because Law
To us.
No, Law
to us.
No, to us he's a rap legend. But
No. To us, he's Law and Order. To our parents, he's a rap legend.
Right, but what I'm saying, across ethnicities, he's Law and Order. You ask a random white person, you ask any random person, do you know this guy? Oh yeah, that's that dude on Law and Order.
100 seasons on Law and Order. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? So
Law
it
and
makes
Order.
more sense. Right.
You know, but you can't be mad at the man. He getting checks. Ice-T's getting checks. So something motivational came up on my timeline about Ice-T. I'm definitely going.
You got the video?
Do I got the video? Yeah, I got the video.
Pull a video up there. Pull it out. Pause.
I went out to dinner with this billionaire cat, right? So I met him in passing. And like when you're around billionaires, they have all these special people sitting around them. Like they got geniuses. Like this other guy. So there was this social media genius was with this guy, this Asian guy. And so he's talking to me about the metaverse, and he was deep in because he's with the billionaire. The billionaires, they fund all kinds of wild shit. I'm just having dinner with the dude. He liked me, so I'm having dinner. And the way to keep friends with billionaires is never asking for shit.
Yeah,
right.
Facts.
Take you out to 100 dinners, put you on the boats, take you on vacation with them. But as soon as you ask them for something, they're gone. That's it. Yeah. They might offer you something, but never ask them for nothing. I had a guy, one of my partners, he was going out with some rich guy, and he had some ideas, and I said, don't ever pitch to them. Don't ever pitch. This is some game for anybody out there. When you're around people with money, you never pitch. Wait on them to say, so what's going on? Yeah. When they ask for it. Right. And then you say, well, I'm trying to do, but never open with the pitch. You know what, Court, I'm thinking maybe you could help me. Mm-hmm. That's not how it's done. Right. You wait back, cool. So what's going on in your life, Court? Yeah. Yeah, that's the elevator. Yeah, the elevator pitch right there. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Ice-T.
She's dropping a lot of knowledge on there.
What? How do you feel about that? First and foremost.
Yo, so it's 100% facts, right? Because like even me.
Wait. Shout out to Ice-T. You know I had to. I gotta put it to you. Shout out to Ice-T.
I'm done with this guy. I'm gonna head on out. Podcast. So no, I'm just joking.
Right.
But no, like I think it's facts. It's a bit facts because even for me, like I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire yet. But
big yet.
But I feel it because like even when I'm working with someone who may have not accomplished the things I've accomplished yet,
right?
If they just come and constantly asking for stuff, it's like, bruh, like I think the asking for is saying you gonna do this on my time. When you wait for someone to offer you something or give you a space to ask for help, that's doing it on their time,
right? Which
is more respectful because it's respecting people's time.
Right.
So I definitely agree with it. And there was another piece in there that I didn't even realize until just now when we were listening to it. When he said, I had a homie who was coming with me and I had to school him on how to handle himself in these rooms, which I think is really important, right? If you got somebody and they're really a friend to you, you got to drop knowledge on them. So for two reasons. One, so they don't make you look crazy.
Right.
And number two, so you help them get to where they need to be. Because I'm pretty sure his friend, I'm not saying everybody want to be a billionaire, but everybody wants to be better off than they currently are.
Yeah, everybody want to make a little money.
But so I 124,000% I see on that. I mean, I think it holds true 90% of the time. I'm not a billionaire, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I become a billionaire. But I also know, like, a contrary piece of advice that my dad gave me. Shout out to
Shout
Pops.
out to Uncle Oscar, man. Always dropping game and giving good knowledge.
One of the things he told me, and maybe this is why I'm so reckless when I be hollering at women, but he was like, "Closed mouth don't get fed." So I'm like, "Hey, girl,
Ah. hey, hey, hey! I'm trying to get my. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. Okay. See, we about to act up on this. We about to. But anyways, like
But yeah,
like you were saying.
he told me a closed mouth don't get fed. So I think a closed mouth don't get fed. I think how that fits into what Ice T was saying specifically though is when they do open up that gate, you got to be ready.
Right.
You got to be ready with the elevator pitch,
Right.
but it's understanding timing, and that just goes back to just understanding timing. Period. Whether you're a comedian,
Right.
whether you hollering at women,
Right.
whether you at work,
Right.
just no matter what, you got to understand your timing, and that's what IC's basically saying. When you around people who are where you want to be, you got to know the right time to ask them how to get there.
Absolutely. Um. I agree 100%. Ice T hit the nail on the head. I was listening to it because I don't get okay. I've never hung out with a billionaire, at least that I know of. I've hung out with millionaires. Millionaires. I know for a fact.
100 millionaires,
huh?
100 millionaires, like they got 100 million or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I know people personally that I got their numbers in my phone that at least got 10. You know what I'm saying? So I've hung out with multi. I say multi. I just keep it multi-millionaire.
Okay.
And I noticed when I first started hanging around with them because I was so ambitious, being a choreographer in the game, a man of many ideas, a creative. You know what I'm saying? I used to. How does this look? How I look? Not necessarily pitching it, but just excited about the idea, and it may have come off like I was trying to pitch something to them, and it never. I noticed now, in hindsight, looking back, I noticed that they never got into it.
Right.
It wasn't until I started actually doing it for myself and just like I stopped talking. Well, like I said, I wasn't trying to pitch it to them so they help me. I was just like, you know me. When I got an idea, I tell you,
excited.
I'm excited.
Right.
So once I started just keeping the ideas to myself and just started grinding and working, I think I saw another video I read something about keep your ideas to yourself because the more you talk about them, the more you won't end up doing them because you're almost tricking your mind to make it feel like you're doing it when you're not. So I started I forgot what video that was or where I read it from, but so I started keeping it to myself, and then I just noticed I started working a lot harder. And when they were asked, "What do you, Mosi? What you up? To? What you been up to?" Oh yeah, man. I didn't worked on this. I didn't did this. I didn't, let me see. And I show them. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say dance. Well, I've been teaching that so and so. I've been teaching all around. Well, let me see. All right, this and that. Cool. All right. Well, how about you? How about you come? I got this show. Ooh, how about you come choreograph the show for me? Or I'm working with this low key. I didn't even know. I'm working with this artist at this record label. You should. They need some stage managing and stage direction. And I was like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying. So the more and more, oh yeah,
I was too slow on the draw.
but the more and more I noticed that I wasn't pitching it, the more and more I noticed that they were more intrigued on what was going on.
Why do you think that is?
Because they probably saw the work ethic I was already putting in.
You think it is? You think it's because of work ethic, or is it more so you had a product to show, or I don't know.
That's what I mean when I say work ethic. Because I believe the work you put in, the results you get is from the work that you put in.
Right.
So they probably saw that I showed them the work, and then they saw my consistency, how long I've been doing it. You know that I have X amount of whatever it was, and they was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it was, and so that's why I say I agree with Ice T everything he said because they have to. One, I feel like people have to build some type of trust in you,
right,
in order to want to put you in their circle or lend you money or invest into you. They have to trust you, and the trust starts way before the ideas start to get pitched.
Hmm.
The trust starts with those like you said, those little lunch dates. You know what I'm saying? Those hanging out, just shooting the shit, chilling. How you doing? Woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? And genuine, not fake. I'm talking about genuine conversations with, you know what I'm saying, with these guys. Because a lot of people treat, let's be real. A lot of people treat people with money differently.
Right.
Whether
Yeah.
it be kissing their ass, or whether it be like a yes man type of person, whether it be like I don't know. But how I was raised, how I was brought up, I treat everybody the same. I don't give a damn who you are, janitor or the CEO. Everybody gets shown love for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I was able to move in the circles that I was able to move in, type shit. So I don't know. I think I just went on a tangent. I don't even know if I answered your question.